One of the challenges we find in working with the asana, working with the yoga postures, is that we tend to hold our body up in the way that we've always held it up. And for a lot of us, that old way of holding ourselves, it doesn't work now, it didn't work 10 years ago, it didn't work when we were kids. We find so often, maybe you remember when you were a kid, your mother reminded you to stand up straight. And you lift it up, and how long were you able to stand up straight? It's virtually inevitable that we ended up slumping down again. And part of the reason why is that we're trying to hold ourselves up from the wrong muscles. The muscles that hold optimal posture, in general, are the muscles that are closest to the bone. And the muscles responsible for movement, for running, for jumping, for walking, are the muscles that are nearest toward the skin. So we see that there's sort of a delineation in the body that the muscles nearest the bone are the muscles we need for the elegant upright posture. And if we try and use other muscles, the muscles nearest the skin, to hold ourselves upright, they can get the job done, but not for very long. So you probably found yourself at your computer desk working away, you find yourself slumping over, and you sit upright. And how long does that last? It's a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you're hunched over in the same position again. And so what I've worked on over the years in teaching yoga is a series of exercises to help awaken the proper postural muscles, those muscles that are closest to the bone. And one of the ways we do that is we inhibit the muscles nearest the surface so that we can wake up the muscles nearest the bone. And by doing that in your yoga practice day in, day out, you help to sort of reprogram the body so that those core postural support muscles nearest to the bone become the primary means you hold yourself up. And when you do that, what you'll find is that your yoga becomes so much easier. And even better than that, you find that as you go through the day, whether it's your sitting, it's your walking, as you go through your life, you're going to come back to a default, a better, more elegant, more efficient posture. So one of the ways we wake up the core postural support muscles is using a resistance, using something to inhibit the surface muscles. So I use this long elastic band. I put it under my right heel, and I loop it around the root of my left thigh. So notice how the belt is as high up on the thigh as it can possibly go. I keep the lower leg straight, the lower leg, the right leg is on the floor. The upper leg, the left leg, the important point is that that thigh bone is straight up and down like a tree trunk. So I keep that vertical alignment of the left thigh. And with the inhale, I take the foot up in the air, and the exhale, I bring the foot back down again. Notice I'm not putting a lot of attention, a lot of focus on straightening that leg. That's not very important. This is not a stretching exercise. This is a waking up a muscle exercise. So the important alignment point is keeping this straight up and down, and moving the shin is just the resistance. It's just varying the resistance, varying the challenge on that deep postural support muscle, the psoas. So I go up and down, inhale up, exhale down. I go up and down about 5, 8 times. Then on the last one, I hold the leg up in the air, hold the foot up in the air for a count of 10. Steady breathing throughout, the sole of the foot, relaxing the skin on the sole of the foot to direct more of the work into the pelvis. Full deep inhale, and exhale, releasing that leg. Then I always like to check in and see what's the result of this new exercise. So I stretch both the legs out, and I think you'll be surprised, you'll be pleasantly surprised, how much longer this leg feels, having released a lot of the tension deep in the hips. Repeating on the other side, same exact thing. So this time it's under the left heel and around the root of the right thigh. At that right thigh bone straight up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. 5 to 8 repetitions like that. Then on your last repetition, holding that foot up in the air for a count of 10. Same thing, making sure thigh bone is straight up and down. The skin on the sole of the foot, relaxing the sole of the foot to focus the work in the hips. Full deep inhale, and exhale, releasing the elastic. And enjoying that feeling of that release, that elongation coming through the pelvis. Thanks for checking out our instructional blog, and please check in again later.